Hello and welcome to another live stream from me, Crusade DBG. So start to log in and make sure I'm logging into my computer as well to make sure it sounds okay and all that sort of stuff. And so I can read the chat. So I'm using a new phone app, not too sure with it, to try and stream games basically from it. So hopefully you should be able to hear me all. How is everyone doing is the main thing. I'm still bubbled up. We are on PvP, still got that 7 hours left, but we'll come out of the bubble as I start to do a bit of jumping. Really? Just go find my live stream on our YouTube page, so bear with me.
Guys, it's Lex Buddy, and I want to tell you about a new RPG called Raid Shadow Legends. This is an RPG.
Oh, love? No, that's not right. Oh, this app doesn't doesn't just concentrate on the game. I don't know why. It says it should do, but it clearly doesn't. Ben, hi, how you doing? Ultramara? Yeah, perfect. I see in courage and honour, brother. Have faith in the Emperor. Well, you're not wrong, unless you're on Horus's side. It's something I love about this server. Mainly, I'm probably being planned to be jumped on during a live event. With a couple of good lads, but it's the chat. It generally is just really fun having a good chat with these guys, and I do really enjoy the game. It's something I think a lot of people underestimate in a game is actually the social aspect. I think we can all have a great game, but you soon lose interest, you know, when you play it a long time, you complete all the tasks, and then suddenly you're like, oh, what else is there to do? And you just tend to do run-of-the-mill leveling up. For me, that can only take you so far, and it is the actual community of the channel, the page, you know, developers as well. You know, they've been really good for me. They've accepted me as a content creator, to, you know, and me on full transparency as well. So, which is brilliant. You know, I'm not going to argue with that. It really helps us as a channel because Ultimately, it means that things are shared, which is brilliant. And I think it's my second alliance now I've joined. It was in Care Bears, or the Gentlemen, as the classic people will remember. And now I'm in Yale, so it's not too bad. So let's have a see what is going on first. Well, I haven't logged in for today. I've been on and off today. But what the main thing I've done is just make sure my bubble's up. It's something really important and fundamental. If you are doing the game, and it is the Breach of the Storm event, which it is now, and it is day 5, and you are not taking part, or you're going to be offline for a couple of hours or whatever, bubble up. So I can't really say more than that. You need to really save yourself, because if you have got people there, you know, units and things like that, then you are going to get hit. It doesn't matter. It is what happens, because there is points to be had. Only hundreds of points. Frederick, newcomer, just about to hit Bridge 26. Well done. It starts to get hard from there. My base level is I have hit 30. Haven't hit 30 on the hero bit yet, mainly because it's 40 something, like 38 million plus. Metal, which I'm going to try and gain tonight. That is going to be one of my ambitions. I'm going to see what happens. Let's see if I can, first of all. I think it might be a bit tight, but we'll see. We will see. I think if I can do it, it's going to be using the random jumps and going from there really to hit pretty much anyone who's got a resource. If I can get points on the PvP event, brilliant. I was quite high on there on the Storm event. Literally from yesterday, I think I was in the top 20. I'm going to have a look at it in a minute. I am definitely nowhere near there now. Probably not even the top 100. So we'll have a little look, see what's going on. Doing 27, yeah, it does get hard, but they have done the announcement that it's going to be going to Barrage 35 soon, so it's going to be really interesting to see what happens there, and what the resource spends. So let's just do our dailies first. Curious to see what heroes comment you're going to use. Yeah, no, definitely going to go through all that, don't worry. Let's just, first rule is always tick everything with a tick. Ultimately, we need to. We're going to get loads of resources, loads of allied points, which could be helpful later on, because I'll log off. I might bubble again, depending on how long I'm on for. In the stream scheduled for an hour, but I tend to go over it, to be honest. So we've got loads of different things there. Yeah, doing some healing. Click on anything that's got a red dot. So I'm VIP 7, which is actually a really vital VIP because you get your second lot of stratagems. which I will show you because I'm pretty sure one of them's going to be you. So, Circle Home Sire. I'm going to speak now. And gets me some easy resources. And for T7, the only thing I've got T7, and there's a little reason why at the moment, is Predators, because it's one of the hardest things I've got. I'm going to change my stratagem. So, Strat 2, Strat 1 was what I was using, and it's pretty much like a combined war and development. Strat 2 is purely development, so I use that when I'm off, or I'm just using it for farm, and as you can see, I'm pretty much just leveling that up. And then Strat 2 is the war. So it gives me loads of bonuses of war and more dedicated towards Predators than anything else. So I'm going to use war, and then I'm going to use Veterans Call, which will give me 50 of my highest rating unit, which at the moment is Predator T7. So that means I've just gained 50 T7 Predators. So it's a real easy way of doing it. Because, I mean, some people mention about servers and stuff like that. There's a lot of different problems with servers, I think, across the board, but that's sort of natural in most of these games. Daily time. That when you play these games, people drop off. The accounts are still there to be able to farm, which is good. But only you want to be able to have more of an active server. Now, I'm on server 3 and I strongly recommend it. There's a lot of people that are active on there, and it's quite nice as well. Some resources coming back from the people from my units. I've got 4 hours and 1 hour, but I will recall them soon because I want to start doing my jumps, start getting my resources up. So let's see where we are. This is one that everyone always misses. So in the purchase store, there's a special daily which gives you Kentor, but at the top right, click on that, it gives you some resources. Nice and simple. Milestone, we're 518 of 900. Every player gets 500 crystal, brilliant. And my barrage goes up to 35 as well. Depending on what server you're on, you could be a little bit behind on that. The older servers, like 1 to top 5 servers, I think, and a couple of beta servers, be further along this milestone. If you're ever struggling to find where it is, it's a milestone event. Because I couldn't find it for love or money when I first started, but there it is. Well, Nick, well done, coming rank 20 and just started. Good start. See some heroes. I'm not going to do any deep rescues or suddenly if I get 8 more of these, because once you hit 10 you get another 10 more. So it's always best to wait for things like that. Yeah, the countdown server doesn't make sense, does it, at the moment? You've got like a year to achieve it. To be fair, that could be really useful. Well, more than a year, isn't it? 356 days, yeah. What else do I need to do in my daily? Well, Server versus server. It is something that is pretty much across all these type of games does happen. And it is keen to happen. Legend, I want to say hi to him. Probably planning to jump me. But we'll see how it is. No, I really don't need to apologise for English. I mean, dyslexia. I am extremely dyslexic myself. I actually worked with Dyslexic Association to develop some of their software when I was younger. So they got top 5% in the country for being the most dyslexic. How you can rate that, I don't know, but they managed to work it out in some weeks upon weeks of hours upon hours of testing my brain. We do have, who do we have in our base? We've got 8 and just under 1 million forces in my base. Got 2.5 million outside. Yeah, so 31, top 14, well done. So I'll show you our alliance power anyway. See, this is our rankings. Have a check, see what yours are, see where you're at. But as you can see, OPI, which are actually a really nice chatty bunch. I get on quite a lot of them. You can see they're a lot higher than most. Next, which is the corporation, which is what I'm part of now. Second, which is doing really well in the game. They're really chatty. Kills wise, corporation taking the lead on that. And domain, I find it a little bit irrelevant, domain, but that's just basically how much you gain. Power, as you see, I'm under 10 million, but I'm ranked 146, which is not too bad. Kills wise, I'm actually ranked 26th. So considering how far I am, I'm a bit of a kill player, I suppose. And base, I've hit 30, but you can see it's irrelevant when everyone else hits 30, really. I think all the nice people watching, I think you all deserve the first code. What do you reckon? Yes or no? Do you want the first code or not? Start to record. Yes, please. That's why you're all here, innit? Let's be honest. So, the company, part of the development team, they're really nice. And they've given me first code, and they've named it after us as well. I'm going to use it too, because why not? Why should I? Definitely not double crossing, but just for quickness. That's where you put the code. That's where it doesn't work, and I've completely conned all of you to joining my stream quickly with it. There we go, and it gives you a code straight in. It's a Devil's Brush. Remember, it is the capital D and a capital B-O, otherwise it won't work. Go to mail, and there you go. 3-day shield. Get done with that. 200 crystal, loads of XP, for protected for 50,000 protected resources. Yeah, I know. Nice coat, and I got 2 more of them to give away. I don't know which one's going to be the best. We can rank them afterwards. Could the free shield be a hint of what's coming in the future, row? Is it like when you get to that checkpoint of a hero of any game, there's something like, we get a checkpoint, that means something bad is going to happen next. We're going to hit a boss, or something like that. Yeah, definitely for me, I'm running out of my shields. I've used a lot of them for this event. Directed them. 6 minutes on that, let's recall there as well. Yeah, but it definitely protects. Definitely gives us a little bit of protection. The problem is, if you want to take part in the storm event, then it's only gonna work for the last event, is where you get your points. Everything else, a little bit not redundant. You get the bonuses of the level. Everything else. You know what, the code doesn't work for yourself. Just make sure you're doing the capitals on the D and the B. It's all the same as you saw on my screen. It did work for me. I think most people will work, so I don't know the limits on it. That's something I will say. Let's do a fight where we're getting. Yeah, Frederick, that is the right build brush. Should be working for all of you. This seems to be a load of numbers in there. Got a level 95, but I'm not progressing in the moment because that's the next level. Big D, big D, big B. Yeah, France is doing well. All I can say is the code's not working for yourself. Maybe let's restart your game. Something I will say. Just in case. The music is very loud at the start of that freaking over here. Okay. Turn it down a bit. I do notice sometimes the pitch goes higher up. Sugar. Can you get all these, and then we're going to get over my shield. I'm going to do some jump. Double speed, yeah, it works fine for me. Just really not using double speed purely because I've got things coming back. trying. I know it sounds silly, but I don't mind losing a couple. Hey, Bad Bob, how you with it? Change your strategy to get me 50 AP, and this is why I like changing strategies a bit. And maximise really the opportunities you got. Back to more stretches. I know saying I'll probably leave, but actually I don't mind, because what I want is people to go into my med centre to give me some cheeky heal points for this PvP, because I've literally got none. I have like what? A couple, because I did do a heal at the start of the day. Okay, points are points. The only way I'm going to get those strike shards, eh? Yes, yeah, I know. Just showing it this way because some people lose track of where their strats are and things like that. It was a nice go. Don't worry, my shield will go down sooner or later. Waiting for me to jump to you. Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad it's working now. There's something everyone always forgets with exploration. It doesn't cost you anything, it's just time. The heroes aren't taken out of the game by doing it, and it's all free resources. Oh, shot, you there? See, that's a top player right there, isn't it? Only a little army. Only a little army. Some people asked it of like, what's my favourite aspect of the game based on 40k rather than like the social aspect and development and all that sort of stuff. Mine is really like the actual part of the lore and the heroes especially. I like the fact it's got good heroes in here. It's actually got really good introduction to the heroes. And actually talks about them quite well, which I quite like, you know. It's something I always recommend in any game, especially in a 40k universe, that we're quite lore heavy as a game. We've been spoiled, really, compared to other genres. And the fact is, these people, developers, are really, really, really good. Kronos, yeah, he was a farm. He was able to be farmed on the normal battles when I first started, and now it's the Sister's battle lady. Strike this pretty much everyone knows. This is how you aim for. Raven Guard. I do have a Raven Guard army. got 2,000 points at the moment, in a very different colour scheme than the standard colour scheme. Ultramarines, I do have an Ultramarines army yet to paint. They're sitting at about 4,000 points, mostly based actually around him. To be honest, that's what I based around. And I do have the elusive Calgar in there as well, in my army. I don't have him in here. It's all one shards I'm just missing. I've done about 300-400 deep searches now to try and find them as well. And then I've got Gilliman as well in there. So it's like a real heavy sort of themed army around heroes. But it's a cool little army. Need to paint it. Kentor, I've actually got my own Crimson Fist army, but they're not called Crimson Fist. I call them Iron Fist or something like that. Because I painted a gold James, the main painter from Devil's Brush, who does most of our commission work. He's painting that army up for me at the moment. Just sitting around 5k. Move my microphone closer, hopefully you should be able to hear me there. Over duck. I'm making the hero. Oh man. You know what, you convert it and I'll put it in for you. It seems cracking. Could be my voice, to be honest. As most of my servers know, I was supposed to stream last night, but I ended up going to hospital. All better now. Just got some antibiotics and stuff. But still feeling a bit rough, so it might be my voice that's the crackly. Yeah, I've taken my headphone off. Just going through my phone and my voice wasn't good enough in my headphones, so that could be the reason why. But yeah, the development team were really good. Did start doing it. Oh, strange. See if I can hear it on my laptop as well. See what's going on. Start doing it. Oh, strange. See if I can hear it on my... Yeah, I can hear it. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe I'm too close to it, maybe. Nice little chaplain. Go through there. I know if people want to look at stars, so you were saying, is it worth leveling the blue heroes? Or concentrating on the legendaries? It's sort of a mixture. The legendaries by far give you the most army size, which is, at the moment, it is worth having that way. I think it's worth gearing everyone to level 7 because you get, I think people Frederick said about the special abilities for the gaining. So, for example, the level 7 will get you up here as well, which is perfect. Or the gear 7, sorry, so you go get the gear 7, it opens up this last channel. Even at level 1, you're going to be getting an increase somewhere, and this allows people to go in. As you can see, I've got my last 3 there all at max level. I had like two there at max level. It's all about the shards. Hopefully I should be getting more shards, but if you're doing 1 attack, then yeah, just level up 3 heroes. But if you're doing like 3 attacks, then you need to have 9 good heroes. So it's a balancing. Some people really like the combination bonuses. Personally, at the moment, I'm beating someone by so high of a point because of my hero level. The bonuses with like the 10% extra defense and stuff like that. So if you went strike, got the hero combinations. Hero attack by 10%. That doesn't actually add that much to my overall attack level because I'm already beating them by quite a big margin. And it's the hero size for me that I really care about. But while you got the shards, there's no point, not spending them. Something I do just gain. Now they've got on the storm event the the hero leveling on the storm event, which I think is day 3. I save all my shards. Like I could level up to 2 heroes now, or at least get them a little point there. And I've got enough shards there. But I'm not doing it because I want to save to the next storm event to gain most of the points I possibly can. Yeah, it's the only way. And then the 2 elusive ones that I haven't got at the moment. Calgar. I will get you. And all my scars go. Chapter Master as well. Another basic. So everyone's back. This in here, healing. Let's go in the storm event. Blue formation, I've got some of that. Brilliant. Breach the Storm. Currently ranked 344 at the moment on this one. It just shows how lack of just basically PvPing or just not done it. Dog Wanda, Cooper, Meta, Eaton, and Bad Bob. Finish Armor, Mad. Those other people. Legend, you're only 20 at 10th. What's going on? I'm not even getting any shards. So I need to get in there. I need to get some shards. I'm going to jump around, basically. Attack everyone I can possibly attack. I think that's the only way. Yeah, you're 4th, Bad. It's good. Yeah, it's good. You're doing well. I think it's time for the next code. You all agree? Next code is a really nice and simple one as well. It might have been leaked already because I did see it in someone's chat earlier on today. So, but stay with it. I know. I think the last code might have been leaked. So we're going to do one that I'm pretty sure none of you will have. So the next code, something unique for me, which is brilliant from the developers. Brush Crusade. So you go into your profile, settings, redeem code, type it in there. Remember capital B and remember capital C. Theory. Come up green, and then you usually go to your mail, see what you got. Nice bunch of resources, some more crystal. They've been kind. I love these codes. Right, so I'm going to do my first jump. 21 random. Let's go for a random. Let's see where we end up. what? Didn't go anywhere there. Do my near. Jump right far possible corner as I can possibly go. Any of them even alive? Dunno. Oh, doesn't look like it, does it? But we're here for resources. Where do you reckon I should hit? Big hits is there. Oh, what could have a lot of resources? That's only army there to kill, that is the problem. Well, let's do the risky thing streamers should never do and give their locations away like anything and drop the shield. Let's do some scouting first. If we're going to get jumped, we're going to get jumped. One of those things. Ideally I wouldn't like to, but it's sort of the nature of the game. It is PvP after all. Get these scouts going. As much as I would want to get more shards for strike, I really want to get my resources up so I can get the next lot of, well, when the bases go to 35, they're going to be expensive. Let's be honest, you're probably talking about 40 mil maybe each. Reach resources. Let's go. There we go, there's something a little bit you. Just stacking for free. Sorry, it makes it a bit hard to hear me. Try and speak up a bit. It's just my voice. Incoming music. Let's see where that is. Settings. General, I'm pretty sure. There we go. There you go, music down a bit. Because you need to join API. Do you know what? I was tempted when it all first went weird. I know you guys went. War support? What is that? Jump like that. Fence failed. Makes sense. Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? I got a hit. Everyone hit him now. Yeah, you're a wanted man now. I see. I give you code, Sam, and this is what you give me. Need some alliance points to put out the fire. Oh, I can't even heal up. I haven't got enough. Sam becoming the enemy of server 3 right now as the chat has not been kind to you. How many points did that drop me? You dropped me like a 2 million score. Did it put you in the top scoring? It didn't even put you in anywhere near there. Not even in the top 10, Sam. Didn't put you nowhere there. Well, recovery rise is literally just a matter of resources. As long as I don't keep getting hit, that is the problem. And that's one of the problems with the game, I think, as well, actually, is if you get hit, the way the med center just sort of stays, and you do need your med center quite hard increase. Sam, thanks for liking and subscribe to DP. And you can do one better and do it on Twitch as well. Appreciate that. So alliance points is how you get your fire pretty much throughout, as long as you can. So that stops quite a lot of stuff. Let it disappear too. We're at the bottom, I think it is. Oh, where's your item? Where she just brought you? There we are. See that far out. Ah. Still not doing what I'm doing. Here's a fire extinguisher. Repair. There you go. I'm no longer burning. Well, thanks to Sam. For PvP. Or was it not Sam? Sorry if it wasn't. Who was it? Oh, it's Bam. Okay. Sam in disguise. I know. It's a stream. I said it was always going to happen. It's all good. Honestly, I generally don't mind. What I say is I say to a lot of people that resources are easy, troops take time, shards are everything. This thing is, you literally just go one in. Ah, you've double shielded. That's why it's all fancy and blue. No, you can't hide you can't hide them. Yeah, Craze, not too bad. Got hit by a live stream by Bam. Yeah, if anyone just does the EMP, where the shield where it's just stopping you from scouting, you can just literally just send one unit in, and it tells you exactly what they all have. Let's see what's near me, see everyone try and gain these resources back. Didn't lose too many resources, to be fair, because a lot of it is within. Is it there anyway? It's just close. Yo, legend. Now, what did I go down to in more actual units? Oh, I did go down a lot. So I still got some level 7s. So I was at 3 million power in troops. I'm now to under 400,000. And that is something that can happen just in a flash of an instant. It happens. You can get jumped on quite a lot. Something I've always said in the game development, I remember when I played like World of Warcraft back in the day, it used to have like a power level that you couldn't hit certain people at a certain level than you, or you got like negative, something like that, unless they scouted you or tried to hit you first. I do think something like that does need to happen in the game. So I think ultimately, when you're so high above someone else, power level is actually quite hard to go up. It's easy to go down. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's an unbalancing game. It is something that always happens in games like this. It's a real fine point of keeping people interested so they can keep just playing, and then the people that for people that can just who are new and want to just see what it's like. I think it is just generally hard all over the place. let's try and get some of these resources back. Cheers, Sam. Appreciate you gonna send me some of the resources. Might take you up on that. I know Legends offered me for OPI as well. Fair play. Not the bitching. Yeah, no, I think you're right there. It's a pop-up game. It happens. It is a war-based game. You're gonna get hit. I think when I chatted to Sam and Legend as well, that on the general chat, we've all been hit really badly. And we've all been zeroed. I have numerous times. One of them was by my own mistake. I did not scout an inactive player properly. I thought, hey, it's fine. I sent 1 million, get all the resources that he had. Never realised he was not inactive and he had a garrison. And I lost absolutely everything. But it happens. It really does happen. I think you can't do anything about it. I knew, and it's something I always said to everyone in the streaming community, when you stream a game like this, it's live. Only people are going to see your moves, they're going to see where you're at when you send stuff. So it's one of those things. And all it is just takes time to regain. And now they've got some rid of the limits. It's a lot easier to. But actually, it's an important lesson. How do you regain from getting hit? For me, it'd be like level 1 predators. If I had nothing, absolutely zeroed, be level 1 predators to get the resources. Mine, and slowly build up again. Being in a good alliance really helps. Using alliance points, going forward like that. And it's just, I think people do quit easily on these games. And to be fair, you play these games for fun, and if you suddenly become stressed by a game, then I always recommend that if it's taking over in that way and it's affecting you outside the game, then don't play it. It's not a game for you. But I don't play this for that aspect of it. I play it mostly for the social side. The chat's really funny. And generally I really like the game itself, development-wise, artist-wise, really like the artwork of the game itself. I am going to jump, I think. Don't really have much around here at the moment. Oh, I'm just going to go quick loo, quick wee, keep it on, so please don't attack me, but it happens. And then I'll be back and I'll put the last code on. I'm a bit over my stream for an hour, but that's alright. I'm going to carry on anyway. And I'll put the last code up in a minute. So, some interesting contrasts come through. What do you do with toxic players? Yeah. What do you do if the toxic player is the leader of a big alliance? Come on, go for it. It's a hard one. In toxic player in a big alliance, it means I think eventually they'll be caught out. I think generally nicer people do prevail. That's what I like to think. It doesn't always happen, but if it's toxic players, just don't interact with them. Or you can go the opposite way and basically just rally and smash that player every day. You could do that. It's a war game. But it is a hard one. I had some people like swearing at me. On a chat and stuff like that. And literally I just attacked them. And they were like, oh, you effing blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I messaged back just going, no need to be rude. It's a PvP game. If you want to not be hit, then please check out some guideline videos. Also shield up. Learn from it. I said swearing at someone's not the right approach. It's my voice, it's not the phone jack. My voice is going. If I've had some people just say, please can you stop attacking? I message back again, yeah, no problem. How are you finding the game? And I generally just got some friends from that, and I chat on Discord with them and stuff like that. So I think just being nice, just generally just saying hi and stuff like that is a good way. So I'll do the last code what the developer team have kindly given me. Let's go for the night. Trying to type it in there, it won't let me. There you go. It wasn't 8:30 Europe. It was 8:30 PM in the morning. It was UK time, so it's like 20 to 10 now. So I've been on stream for over an hour. The other codes was the first one? Devil's Brush. With capital B, capital D, capital B all together. Okay, appreciate it. Type in text, thank you. And the last one is just Warhammer 40k, capital W, capital K. And what can I heal? 4 million. It's just short enough. See that there? 17 hours. That is something that I think has to really fix itself. As yeah, it's lucky for me. Depending, Could be unlucky if I'm going to get hit again. I've got enough speed ups to be able to go through that. The advantage is it's going to give me some more points. Yeah, I've broken to top 100. Am I in top 100 in it? Yay! I'm top 100 in PvP. Normally I aim for like top 30. But that hit from that's definitely knocked that out. And to be fair, I haven't been doing PvP today. Or been playing the game like I normally do because of the hospital trip and stuff like that. So normally when a PvP is out, I'm normally hitting all the time. Sam thought he was doing Blood Bowl. That not tonight. I had a Blood Bowl match the other night. I am due to play some Dark Elves with my Nurgle in my league, but I know my opponent has got some timing issues going on, so we're just trying to arrange it at the moment. It's not a bad thing. I could do. I got hammered in my last one. I'm almost up to 1 million power now. Back, slowly getting back to my 3 million that I was at the start of the night. But it just takes time. That's all it does. I do like Blood Bowl. I've got the beta code now for Blood Bowl 3. So I'll be playing that and streaming that. Still be doing this as well. And once all the sort of pressures are being alleviated with COVID in the UK, I'll be doing some proper 40k games and 30k games as well with other members of the Rush in our gaming room. If you haven't seen what our gaming room looks like, then check out. So there is one of the videos on here that I filmed. It's got my son doing like some sort of pose at the front because he loves all the toys in there. If you suffer from anxiety, you might don't want to watch the videos with him in there. But my two little ones, they do love Warhammer. One of them loves Knights because I've magnetised everything, so he's well happy when he plays with them. I'm going to jump. I'm going to see if I can get some better people to hit resource wise. Try and gain up. Oh, someone's actually got a force there. Yeah, I'm still here. Still here, Sam. You can hear me. That's enough resources to hit, so I'm not going to lose any. That's it there. Again, this is something that I say about leveling. All these people are like base level 8s and 9s and stuff. In theory, I'm hoping they're inactive. If they're not, sorry, should have bubbled. If they are, brilliant. Then I can hit them. Nice resources from my alliance. I'll worry about that in a moment. There's nothing in there. Nothing there. We've all been hit already. Okay, he's got something. 20 seconds on, so might as well. Don't really want to lose anything. Can't afford to. Even like 1 or 2 units, they can soon really add up. Just been told people was live streaming. My bad, guys. All the PvP and all. Always wanted to get any. good. I lost 2 mil troops. Share with the alliance. Right. I think all in all, not far off time. Give a couple minutes swing on. Close down at 10-2. Hopefully you all should free get those codes. If you haven't got those codes, then make sure you like, subscribe, obviously. But make sure you can watch it back in the channel or join the Discord, or just put it on the or just look on our Facebook group and stuff. I'll put all the codes up on there, or come over and join server 3 and I'll put it all on there anyway. Bodyguards for stream. And if you can sing. Definitely. Nobody thought DB would be insane enough to stream without a bubble. Wow, you thought wrong. You thought wrong. Well, please can you show recovery cost? Recovery cost of what? And the Warhammer 40k code not working. I know they're limited, some of the codes, so it might have hit its limit on number of use, but just make sure you're putting in the capitals and the spacing as well. Yeah, it does have the capital W and capital K in there. How much the hills cost? Hills are horrendously expensive. So look, I've still got somewhat people in there. So if you break it down just to one. Actually, just one predator. It's not too bad, but it's when you add it all up. It's 900 odd. It's going to cost a lot, but it's that time as well. I mean, I already fast healed. That was 17 hours of what I had before when I was at max capacity, and like 19 million worth of fuel and stuff like that. And now with everything there, it's 20 hours. I think the shards you're going to get, I don't think I'm going to get many, that's the problem. Where am I? I'm only rank 103 because I didn't kill any, I got hit so hard. But I'm going to get 5 if I stay there. 3 hours remaining. With my army size, I'm not going to make a dent to be able to do big hits to get on there. But I've been top 20 for every other day this week, pretty much. I think I got 8th yesterday with the troops building, which is slightly ironic because they're all dead now. But it's the time. It is the time that it takes to heal back up. Because you want to build up as well as heal up, so you can at least be a step above. But my hit was well above my med center. So how many troops did I actually lose? Yes, I lost 12,000 plus. Yeah, so 12,000 were injured, and then 8,000 were in my med center. Or in the dead. So 8,000 troops. It's not horrendous. You know, he got me on when I was out on an attack. So, I didn't have my full whack of people there. Would it have made a difference? I don't know, because I don't think it tells you the full power of troops. Nah, it didn't really. Yeah, it's one of those things. I think, where did I come in the troop building? I think I came 8th in the end. I did a lot of prep for it, so I had 6,000 troops, level 6 predators, and for all of the storm event I've been building level 5 and everything else. So, is it? I'm getting attacked again. Let's slow you down. Okay, I'm going to just jump. There we go. Somebody hit me again on live stream. Who was that? I'll have to go back on the video. Throw my sword and jumped. And that is how you defend an attack. If you haven't got enough troops there, or you can't bubble, just jump away. There's not much for me to lose, but I think I've jumped in a really good location. Yeah, I think the Warhammer 40k code might have worked for people in the past, So go from there. I don't know how to hide my locations. Yeah, I was at 3 mil on my troops. I was just leveling up everything, and I had so many speed bonuses. There's literally like press it, boost, press it, boost. Yeah, if you've used the code already, guys, it won't work twice. That's how it works. Unfortunately. So yeah, you won't have another Devil's Brush or Brush Crusade code if you haven't used it. But if you haven't used it, then use it. Check out these. See, gonna gain resources back to try and heal. Yeah, 3 days resource, 3 days shield, crystal resources. Gonna like this page, appreciate it. Don't forget I'm on Twitch as well, and I post loads of stuff. Facebook and on Instagram if you're interested in the hobby side of things as well. All of our painting stuff. Painting up loads at the moment. All on there. Someone has some decent resources. Here we go. Don't want to lose anyone, so I'm just going to attack what I've got. Speak to the Crusade developers, they must be able to hide your location. Well, as much as it is a good idea, it's also an unfair advantage, isn't it? If I was a creator, I could just jump next to you and you wouldn't know and I'd hit you. Mainly for streaming, but I don't know. I think there might be a part if you could cut. If I could cut my stream down so I could cut out that line, maybe. Just constantly stay like, I don't know. I can't even know how to do it. Must be an app or something that I could cut a bit off. You got nothing. You got some. I'll just send you. Let's get you. Can't remember. Let's get all of these. They haven't been zeroed. That's the best way of looking at it. Haven't been zeroed. Was it 2 codes or 3 codes? Well, there was 3 codes in total. So there was Devil's Brush, capital D, capital B, all together. There was Brush Crusade, capital B, capital C. And then there was Warhammer 40k, capital W, capital K, and it was 40k as the numbers on the letters. So I seem to have picked up an inactive alliance, which will be good for me to gain some of these resources. I'm going to carry on jumping for most of tonight and to try and gain what I've got. What? Just write it. It's cool. I should just write it, shouldn't I? I'll put it in here as we're ending the stream. Put a gap in between them so you all know. There we go. Just remember the capitals and don't put spacing in unnecessarily. But I think I'm going to end there. If you're just going to chill, I'm going to play a game for tonight anyway. So Sector guys, going to be chatting to you. Bam, I'll get my revenge one day. One day. Probably not during a live stream, because I can guarantee this probably going to happen time and time again, but it's all cool. I think, Mad, you were going to try and hit me with every single one Predator for the whole of my stream just to make it disco lights. I think Bam beat you to it. You did a lot better hit. Now hated by the server, so it all works. But yeah, I think codes, they're all there for you guys. I hope you really enjoyed the tonight. I'm putting up another video next week, I think, just a generic video. I don't know when I'm going to stream live next. I'm going to try and make it maybe like once every fortnight. I'm going to chat developers. It all depends on how successful they are, really. So please like, subscribe, all of that sort of jazz, and share it with your server if you're not on ours. And make sure you share those codes as well. You don't have to watch it to get the codes. Codes are there for everyone. So do tell your servers, and just be out of courtesy, it'd be nice if you can tell them where it came from. So at least then I might get a little bit of feedback on that. Yeah, I hope it helps everyone. I think the codes are really cool. They've worked really well for me. The first code was brilliant. That was a lot of crystal. Might have to use crystals sort of to get some resources and speed up quickly. But that's really about it. But thanks again, everyone. Do put some normal comments on, not just on the live chat if you can. That really helps. Just puts the channel's algorithm up. And if you're interested in just general 40k or Blood Bowl, there'll be some Twitch streams as well on my way. And I've just hit affiliation on Twitch, which is really cool. I don't know exactly what that means, but I think people can now post emojis and stuff like that. Yeah, and I'm probably best streaming on a non-PvP day. I was supposed to stream yesterday. That was my idea, to show how people to get ready for the PvP stream or PvP day. Get your troops up and really hit hard on the PvP element. But like I said, I was in hospital, so all got delayed, and developers were really good. They were like, yeah, no, it's alright, just stream the next day if you can, and they said if not, delay it. You get money. Oh, there we go. On Twitch or affiliate, I can start to get some money. I don't know how it works, but hey, it happens. So yeah, if you get affiliate to that, brilliant. But for us, I think that's it. Like I said, do like, subscribe, comment in the normal chat. Generally really enjoyed it. I know some people would have rard and quit, but actually, if you get hit, the most important thing you can do is, if you enjoy a game, just stay with it. There's people out there in your alliance that helps. There's loads of things you can do to prepare, and actually it is learning as well. Like my alliance didn't think I'd be streaming on a PvP day without bubbling, but then where's the fun in that? Life lesson of how to recover as well. For me, recovery, all I've got to do is get resources for people in my med centre, and then just go out and just resource heavy up again. Simple as that. All I've lost is time, essentially. That's all you've lost in the game when you zeroed. The only negative side is when you get hit time and time again, and that's where the alliance side of joining a good alliance, or actually just being sociable in the chat, it's really good. Put yourself in a good position where you're not a hated player, or you're not that toxic player that we talked about earlier. Just play. It's just time, it'll mend, it's all good. I'm going to end there. Use those codes, like I always say. But thanks for tuning in. Happy hobbying. Stay safe out there. And bubble up next time you have a PvP event. Bye for now.